Jesus is calling End Time Ministry. Jesus is calling End Time Ministry. Jesus is calling End Time Ministry. He's calling for you and me.
Hello, Yahweh children. Blessings to you all. I am Jordan Campbelline, and you are listening to Jesus is Calling End Time Ministry. We're here to let the world know, to let men and women, boys and girls, young and old know that Jesus is coming again. Let you know the truth about nature and about the nature of God. So you can't afford to miss one of our presentation. Now, have you accepted that call as yet? If you haven't, what are you waiting on? Jesus is calling you. Yes, you little boy. Yes, you little girl. Yes, you young man. Yes, you young lady. Yes, you woman. Yes, you man. Jesus is calling you today. And for those of you who have already accepted the call, stay on board. Although the road is straight and narrow, but the end will be rewarding. And as King Solomon said, better is the ending of a thing than the beginning. There's a crown of life for each one of us if we remain faithful to Him. Now, in our last presentation, we told you about God's first aid kit. And we mentioned one tool, which was the spring water. Now we're going to do part 2 today. I wonder what the next tool is in God's first aid kit. Stay tuned. The best is yet to come. We will find out in just a moment.
Hear his voice today. If you hear his voice today, if you hear.
Pleasant evening again, my viewers. It is indeed another pleasure to speak with you and to present another wonderful lesson to you. Today, we are going to travel and take up another tool out of God's first aid kit. And one of the greatest or the sweetest tool that you may find in God's first aid kit is river. Now, river is not only a place for vacation. River is also a wonderful place where you can go and do many stuff. It is also a lifestyle. And one of the positive aspects of that lifestyle is to enjoy the coolness and the oxygen that you breathe in and the very sweet air benefits that comes from the river. Now, one of the many benefits that we can get from the river is mental health. Now, it is important that all of us have good mental health. When our brain is not function well, we can have a lot of problems. And it is good when we can go to a place to relax our mind, to get our mind rejuvenated, and to be relieved from all the stress. You might wonder, viewers, how can we get that sweet mental health experience from the river? There's nothing sweet that when you lie down into the water and you hear the movement of the river flowing down the stream. That alone can melt away your problems and put them aside. We talk about the sweet fresh air that the river brings, especially in the morning and evening hours. It brings a sweet, sweet, cool breeze that give the body oxygen and make you more relaxed. More oxygen to the blood is the more relaxed you'll be, and is more your lungs tend to breathe. Now, you talk about even sick, having a flu virus or mucus into your head, or you have just one cold or flu or something of a sort like that. The best place to go is in the river. In the morning time, you went for a swim, you put your head under the water, and everything comes up out of your head and all finish away with. If you have a flu, a fever, whatever virus is in the body, going into the river can take it and remove it away. We also talks about lowering your blood pressure. The more oxygen you collect from the water, is the more it lower your blood pressure. Oxygen take in is important for you and is important for all of the folk who enjoy the river water. We talk about hydrotherapy. Hydrotherapy is very important. The hot and cold therapy, taking the cold water to sap your back, your chest, your head, especially when there is a muscle contract or some pain in your body. It's good to know that you can go to the river and even get a mineral bath. A lot of people love going to bath because what? When they go to bath, they might have experienced pain before, but after going to bath, they realize the changes in their body. They feel lighter and they feel a bit better. Even after you'd have do some wonderful work in your at home, or some construction work or some heavy work you have do throughout the day, the river is always the best place to go. When you finish of your bath at the river, your body will feel light, feel refreshed, and feel wonderful. My viewers, the river is the best place to be. And it's not only to be in the river, but just by even living beside the river, you have a lot of health benefits from those stuff. And one of the things you can enjoy is the lovely sound that come from the river, as I mentioned before. You will not at any given time disappointed into the river. It's the best place to be, especially when you need that focus, when you need that sweet, sweet, refreshing experience. It's a wonderful place to be. Relax, take your mind to a wonderful places, and we'll talk about the falls. We'll talk about the wonderful many attraction. It keep you motivated, it keep you inspired, and it keep you going. Now, one of the things that I love about the river water is not only bring relief to the mind, but it give you a sweet mindset even towards God. It have you to understand that God is the creator and the sustainer of the universe. The more you go to the river, is the more you understand the sweetness and the love that God has for all of us. When you take your meditation, when you take your peace, the best place to be is going to the river. The river acts like a doctor to us. It relieves your pain. It relieves your mind. It relieves your stress. And it put your mind in a condition to be at peace with your own self and to be at peace with your fellow men. The health benefits of the river is always cool, refreshing. You will never at any appointed time miss the wonders of the water. And as you go throughout your daily stuff, and as you move towards going to the river, remember that the river has a lot of benefits. And as we go through the YouTube channel with you more and more, we are going to give you more information on what the river entails and how beautiful and how wonderful is the water that God gives to us. Another health benefits of the river, it makes you sleep comfortable. Now, sometimes there are some folk who have problem with sleeping. Instead of taking medication for sleep, instead of do something that you don't normally do for sleeping, the best thing to do is to go to the river and take a swim into the water or have a bath. And I guarantee you that when you come out of the water, you're able to sleep properly. It's one of the best medicine to relax your nerves and to keep your mind going. So if you want a proper sleep, if you want your nerves to calm in the night, if you want to be relaxed in the night and in the day, the best place to be is the river. The last thing that I want to tell you about the river, it contains strong minerals, vitamin C, that's good for the body externally, that goes in your pore and it removes the poison in the blood. It removes skin problems, skin issues, and it gives strength to the mind and to the body. Mind, body, and soul, it helps. And it gives you sweet peace of mind. As you go to the river, may you enjoy it. And not only enjoy it, but enjoy the blessing that God has provided for all of us as His creatures and as those who have worked for Him and love Him till the end. May God bless you and have a wonderful rest of the evening.
To all our viewers, we will leave Revelation 22 verse 1 with you. And he showed me a pure river of water of life, clear as crystal, proceeding out of the throne of God and of the Lamb. Thanks for joining us. Remember to